I lost over $10,000 with my first business. And let me tell you why, so you won't make the same mistakes as I did. So before we actually get into the reasons of what happened, let me give you some backstory, okay? So when I was about 18 or 19 years old, I started my very first business. This is when I got the bite of entrepreneurship, right? You know when you start your first business and you start making your own money, you're like, oh wow, like this is a thing. That's where I was. So I created an organic hair care company called Lavore. Now this was my baby. I nurtured this company. I built this company from the ground up. I was selling door to door to door, knocking on hair salons, going to retail shops, asking, where's the owner? Because my products deserve to be in here. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward, I started applying to business plan competitions and pitch competitions in my university and within the state. Fast forward, I won over like $36,000. I was only a junior in college, so I was about like 20 years old. So really, I was like, I'm that girl. Like, I learned how to sell my products. I got bomb messaging. I learned how to tell really good stories. However, that was not enough. So what you guys need to understand is that while my products were great, and actually they were still developing, right? Everything can always improve. I was mostly selling because of my personal brand. I learned how to sell me. I learned how to become a likable person. And that's what got me winning, right? Because I was so passionate, people connected to me. There are obviously thousands and thousands and thousands of other hair care alternatives. But because I learned how to sell through my personal brand, that's why I was able to get to where I got to, right? Now, when it came to selling to people who didn't know me, that's where I fell short. So when I started trying to run ads or do influencer partnerships, it was a huge gap that I missed in regards to selling online. So let me just break that down really quickly so you can get a better understanding of maybe where in your business you might be taking the wrong turn. So the biggest place where I messed up was communicating to the people who did not know me. So like I said, I did a great job. I'm gonna give myself my flowers. I did an amazing job at selling with my personal brand, meaning I built the relationship with people, and then because they liked me, they bought my product. And obviously it worked for them because they kept coming back. Now, when it came to selling to people who did not know me, I was not effectively communicating how my products could support their needs. And then also, I didn't have a clear sales strategy to back that. I didn't have a clear sales strategy to be able to nurture the new people I brought in and to convert them into paying customers. So what ended up happening was I had a lot of traffic coming in, but I didn't know how to nurture them at the time. And looking back, obviously, it's a learning experience. It was my very first business. But that is something that moving forward into my next companies that I ended up creating, even to the one I do today, I had to make an intentional effort. Like, yes, I'm really good at bringing in traffic, but how can I nurture them? How can I speak to these people's needs individually? Because a lot of the times we get upset because people aren't interested in our products, when really they don't know us. And the people who showed interest when we first started selling or we first launched the business are the people who are closest to us, right? Selling to your friends and family and your committed social media followers is a completely different story than selling to complete strangers. And so that concept in itself, learning how to sell to strangers and turn strangers into paying customers, is exactly what I want to teach you in my free sales training. So on May 25th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 3 p.m. GMT for the people who are in Ghana, I want to invite you to me where I will be teaching you the psychology behind sales. I'll be teaching you my signature sales content strategy that will allow you to not only attract new qualified leads, but nurture those leads to the point of sale. And also, I'll be teaching you how to, again, nurture your audience, because that is the most important thing. When you're upset because people aren't buying, it's because they don't know you, or even if they do know you, they don't understand the transformation that you provide. So again, we're cutting out all the confusion. I'm helping you get straight to the point, and I'm going to be teaching you the things I wish I would have known 6 years ago. But I digress. We learn, we live, and then we pass the knowledge back to the people that we care about. So I can't wait to see you there. To get started and to save your spot, go ahead and click the link in my bio, or if you're on Instagram, comment the word training down below and I will DM you immediately with a link to sign up. So again, let's get to it. Let's cut out the nonsense and let's start selling and turning strangers into paying customers. I love you guys so much and I will see you soon. Bye.